folks, and welcome back to Uberfish Studios and my newest Let's Play, Alice Madness Returns. Before we begin, I should say that I'm going to be trying to play a few different games at once this time, as opposed to then getting through an entire game in one big sitting so that I have 16 parts of Ghostmaster, or maybe it was 15, but just that in a row. I'll try to intersperse it, mix it up a little bit. I have plenty of games to play, so that shouldn't be an issue. I'll just need to figure out which ones I want to play when, and which ones I might want to put a little more work into, which means I'd have to start working ahead of time before I can start playing them, recording them, and putting them up. So it'll probably be a few slightly smaller Let's Plays first. So this one, if you didn't know, American McGee's Alice was released several years ago, and was more of a cult hit. Like, people played it and thought it was good, but it really only had a fan base of a few, as far as I've seen. So when it was announced they were making a new one, the fans were all happy, and the people who hadn't really played the first one, or hadn't been a fan of the first one, looked at it and were like, huh, this could be kind of interesting. And reviews were mixed. I saw people saying that it was boring. I saw some people saying it was repetitive. I watched bits of a Let's Play, and it looks like it gets a bit repetitive. The game's playstyle is very different, leaning more towards action, hack and slash, and some platforming than platforming and puzzles of the first one. And, you know, I don't think there's any real problem with it, but I guess we'll see as we play. So, without further ado, I guess I will begin. Let's go normal. Let's not be pussies about this. I think off. I may have to go back and change that. I can't remember which direction looks are vertically to begin with, so we'll have to see.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor!
She'll be alright.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, Before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Alright, so already a far darker, whoa, that's fast. Okay, gotta be a little careful there. May need to turn on the mouse speed. It was a little bit slow and sluggish on the menus, but it's pretty fast here. But yeah, I'll run around for now. So, yeah, very dark. Shut up, I'm trying to talk.
In your room?
Our bed's a mess.
Monday's wash day.
Anyway, God, okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. But, yeah, much darker than my usual fare, which I haven't played all that much, so I don't have all that much of a usual fare. But, yeah, very, very dark and twisted game. So we find Alice here, after seemingly being cured in the previous title, apparently suffering from worse problems mentally, and thus seeing a psychologist who, instead of attempting to help her to fix things, is just making her forget them entirely. Which may or may not be either helping or causing the problems. We'll have to see eventually, I guess. But yeah, originally in the first game, you beat through everything and found out that the cause of all of the horrific things in Wonderland was pretty much just her self-loathing and guilt.
Find the door.
Her house lit on fire, and she was the only one to survive. Her parents and her sister died. It was seemingly caused by her cat, Dinah, and she did nothing because she was asleep in Dreamland, or Wonderland specifically, doing all sorts of things, and then she somehow got out of the house. I don't think it really ever explained how she got out of the building, but she was racked with guilt and in an insane asylum for a long time, and eventually she beat down that self-loathing and guilt by killing the Red Queen, which was a monster that had, well, it was herself inside of the Mad Hatter inside of a monster thing, which was that clip in the beginning of the video. Alright, so I'm going to continue exploring the orphanage slash psychology ward place here after I fix my settings. I'll be right back. Alright, it's still pretty crazy fast, but I think we're going to have to deal with it. So let's check out the girls' room. Probably not going to use this much, but...
Doctor, do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
What is that she's drawing there? It looks like... just generic evil people. I thought it might be Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but... no such luck. Oh god, that is terrifying. Also, yeah, I'm not sure where the black sludge and the dolls came from. Since there was nothing really like that in the previous game.
Wasted doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
I realize this is London, but these kids are exceptionally ugly. I don't know. Let's get out of that. No, I dislike first person when it's not required. I grew up on Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. I want me some third person action. Oh wait, C. The Illustrated News feeds an insatiable appetite for domestic mayhem and industrial disaster. Fire at a match factory, 6 girls missing. Is there anything more predictable? The world's gone quite mad. Well, one of them will wander the street and sell matches to other people.
No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Why are you talking about me when I'm standing right here? And why are you guys numbered? That's weird. Just creepy little kids. Earn your keep.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
So, some very twisted drawings of, let's see, a knight, a bishop, looks like either that's the White Rabbit, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Mad Hatter, a rook, something with his head cut off, and her family, most of which are dead. This photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, but I wish I could thank the sender. Yes. Well, you should really take that umbrella. It looks like it could be a handy weapon, but apparently that's not the way we're going here. So we're just gonna keep running. Hello, kids.
Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family.
Who's
want her.
What is wrong with these kids? Like, what kind of kid runs around talking about this kind of stuff about a person who is standing right next to them? Like, yeah, who talks about it in general, but who talks about the person standing behind them? I don't understand this world. Has gone mad.
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
This place is all there.
Oh, what am I looking at? Hound's Ditch Home for Wayward Youth. Dr. Angus Bumpy, proprietor. Alright. Well, let's listen to some lovely, okay. Just gonna... Oh, load, apparently. Ooh, kitty! Come back, kitty! What the heck? The kitty is gone. I am disappointed. Alright, more ugly people, more camera issues. Okay. Like, it seems to hit a certain point where it wants to swing around, like it doesn't really want you to sit staring at the side. Oh, kitty!
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 puss. Don't be afraid.
Come, kitty. I must pet your belly, even though you don't seem to have much of one. That cat used flash! Or it just is Nightcrawler's cat, I guess. Okay, so
following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
you look at this town. You've gotten people with already creepy faces to a place with no one around, and it looks like mold is just growing on everything. You're not the smartest individual, are you, Alice? And now you're in Silent Hill. Congratulations. I will say, I do really like the Alice model. She looks nice. Like, otherworldly to the point where she does look insane, but that's kind of the point. And now they all line up, start snapping, and do a song and dance routine.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds. Like
Yes,
you.
I enjoy looking at pigeons.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to.
Yeah, well, that's convinced us, apparently.
Still a mess. No surprise.
Strange,
Her kin
dodo-looking
roasted
woman.
like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, all died on my account, I couldn't save you. I've told her my silence is for sale.
That's the first game.
I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took her stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Does she kinda remember her name? What I heard.
That's some really good voice acting, honestly. Like, just sort of a off-Scottish accent. Sounds a little strange, but makes sense for the setting. Really nice. But yes, the whole thing with the all died on my account, etc., is the premise for the first game. That is why she was so insane. A coop is really just a cage, but the birds don't seem to mind. Well, yes, that's kind of where they live. Because, you know, they get fat, like pigeons do. Wow, that is smoggy. This is like Industrial Revolution, and then they decided to make everything burn and whatever it could.
Nurse Witness, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. One man needs washing.
Yes, suddenly her sanity drops completely. You're not supposed to look directly at the monsters, Alice.